So, you're planning to take your IELTS coaching, but hold on a moment. I feel that I have a couple of things that I have to say that might be of benefit to you. In my 18-month experience of being an IELTS trainer, I've realized a couple of things about this vocation, and that's what I wish to talk about. Hello, dark circles. So the first thing that I realized when I got into this vocation is that IELTS is a very lucrative business. Therefore, there are way too many institutes out there. Just in my city, there are hundreds. And most of these coaching centers are actually okay with hiring staff members that are underqualified. These teachers usually include who haven't even taken the test for themselves. It's a shame, I know, but this is how the business goes. Full disclosure, when I started working out as an IELTS trainer for the first time, even I hadn't taken the test. The coaching center that I opted to work for was one of the top coaching centers in my city. It still is. And even though I hadn't taken the test, they chose to hire me, but there was a 1-week training period involved. They made sure that if I was going to teach a class of 40-something students, I better be well equipped. So at the end of my training period, I felt fully confident with the training that I was given. I was trained by a very, very well experienced staff member, and I don't really advocate this, but it's a testament to the work ethic of that particular institute that I worked for just 2 months. And no, I'm not gonna name it. Look at these cute little bunnies. Now, having said all that, I can assure you from personal experience that this is not always the case with the other institutes. What they really want to do is hire faculty members that are easier on the company's pocket, which means that the faculty members have to be freshers. After all, it's a business, and a profitable one. Everybody wants a piece of the cake. Also, bear in mind that all these coaching centers are completely unregulated. No one keeps a check on the credibility of the IELTS trainers, so it is safe to say that there are many competent and incompetent teachers out there, and one has to be very careful while making this choice. Now, the second thing that I realized in this business is that there's a certain degree of misleading involved. Suppose that a candidate of Band 5 level English wishes to take the test. Now, this kind of candidate is most likely going to be exploited by the institutes by getting convinced that they can achieve their desired band scores in a matter of 4 to 6 weeks. Now, I'm not saying that it's impossible, but it's highly unlikely that a candidate of Band 5 level can jump to 6.5 or 7 bands in a matter of 1 month. The proper approach in this kind of case would be to give grammar classes to such kind of candidates. But hardly any coaching center would advise that, because grammar classes involve far more effort and fetch far less money. Now, this is how a candidate will get trapped in IELTS classes and will be made to feel that they're not good enough, they're inadequate and incompetent when they're still not able to achieve good bands even after 3 months of IELTS coaching. And yes, I have known such candidates. So how do we tackle this issue? I really hope that you make a well-informed decision before spending your hard-earned money on IELTS classes. So I think the first thing that you should do is ask for the TRF of the teacher that you have shortlisted. If you feel that they have a respectable band score, then that's a good thing. Secondly, ask for demo classes. And if during the demo classes, if you feel that there is a very active involvement by the teacher, if the session is very interactive, then that's a great thing. And lastly, if you feel that the teacher really wants you to excel, then that's amazing. I think if all these 3 boxes are checked, then you should simply go for the classes. And lastly, I think the best thing that you can do is try to solve the IELTS sample papers by yourself. They're very easily available online, and if you're able to score 6 bands in IELTS readings and listenings, then I think you are well qualified to take IELTS coaching. A quick side note, you might want to decide whether you want to take classes from a coaching center or you want to take classes from a freelance teacher. They both have their pros and cons, which I will discuss in a later video. But for now, I really hope that this information has been insightful for you, and thank you so very much for watching this video.